And
they let him get that wide open.
An even 3-on-3 break. And it's Davis with the jam.
That's a terrific fast break finish.
Screen by Duncan. It's Parker.
Make it two hands for safety. That's what they say, right, Kevin?
Yeah, that's right. You got it. And he was ultra safe with that.
All down on that attack. And very little fight put up by the defense as he made his way to the bucket for the jam.
They did seem to take the cautious approach, Greg, when it came to defending that one. You're right.
And, guys, it's not the time for caution now. I mean, they've got to be aggressive and take some risks to see if they can cut that lead down.
And so he draws the foul on the shot, a trip to the line to shoot two. Richmond shooting their first free throws of the game. That's good from Durant.
Kevin Durant taking 2 shots.
Durant nails both of them.
And that's another area where he is just a superb player. Excellent at the free throw line.
Duncan with a screen on Thompson. And Parker, here we go. Splitter with the ball. And Curry picks him up defensively. And that's out of bounds. San Antonio will retain possession. Thompson comes with the double team. Nobody near Parker.
And they're limiting their...
Time now for an injury report. Now for an update on Tony Parker's injury. Let's go to Doris Burke.
Thanks, Kev. I got some news from San Antonio's head athletic trainer. He said he checked out that wrist, and fortunately, it looks like there's no long-term damage.
All right, Doris. We will, of course, keep everyone updated as we find out more.
And you know what? He could have a long road ahead in terms of getting back on the court. But one thing we all know, he's never been shy of hard work.
No, he's not. I mean, he'll be doing everything he can to make it back as soon as possible.
And so Thompson nails both of them. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Parker against Thompson, and there's the call on Klay Thompson. That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul.
On the wing, Green, guarded by Curry, and he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for one more.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter. Thompson in the corner. It's Durant on the wing. Here's Cousins. The shot misses. And San Antonio will go the other way with it.
Strong start.
Splitter with a screen on Thompson. Parker kicks to Duncan. And he...
Solid right off the bat.
It really has. And they've created a lot of high percentage shots in the paint here already.
Now here's Curry.
And I love the way he uses his size there.
Parker with it. Picked up by Thompson. And it's slammed in by Splitter.
And that's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him.
Outside Curry. He dishes it to Cousins. Goes up high for the two-handed dunk.
I tell you what, you better watch out, fellas. He is on fire here today.
Thompson against Parker. There's the dish to Duncan. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Parker.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from inside the paint area.
There's got to be a wall of defense when it comes to attacking the paint. Plain and simple.
And the foul called on Anthony Davis. That's his first foul. So San Antonio goes with a fresh 5 on the floor. And then for Richmond, Marcus Aldridge is checked in for Cousins. Anthony comes in for Davis. And Dwayne Wade is subbed in for Thompson. Now here's Mills. Ginobili attacking. That misses. Had a chance to tie it there.
There was just enough defensive pressure to get him off balance and cause that shot to go awry.
Yeah, heads-up aggressive play right there. Saw the smaller man on him and took it straight to the basket.
Here's Mills. Pass to Baines. Off the pick. Here's Bonner. And it's sent back by Aldridge. And Richmond pushing it up now. No good from Wade. San Antonio trails by 4. Ginobili dishes to Mills. Here's Baines, guarded by Kerr. Feeds it to Bellinelli. Ginobili outside. Just 5 on the clock. Bonner drops in the layup for 2. Bonner's got his first 2 points.
Some defensive breakdowns are starting to show up now. Their last 4 buckets allowed have come from very close range.
Yeah, high percentage shots are what they are getting in terms of the attempts, and that's just not going to get it done. They've got to figure it out.
He presents a defender with a serious challenge, always.
Now here's Mills, guarded by Kerr. Goes up on the high post. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Wow, got that one off right in the face of the big fella. Nice quick fire release.
Yeah, and the mid-range shot really the only option in that situation. Sometimes when you're facing a bigger guy, you can't get it all the way to the rim.
San Antonio trailing here. Ginobili outside.
Richmond foul call.
It's his first trip to the line.
At the line.
And he makes the first.
Taking 2 shots.
Both free throws good from Ginobili. Outside Westbrook. Goes back up. And it's laid up and in by Aldridge.
How about the perseverance there, the extra effort on that offensive glass?
Ginobili. No good on that last second attempt there. The first quarter all wrapped up, and it's been an exciting game so far. Richmond lead.
Ladies and gentlemen, dance team.
Well, it's been a tight one so far as we get the second quarter going back here. And a moment now to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for Richmond.
Fellas, they're passing the ball the way you're supposed to here in this first half.
You know, it also hasn't taken them long to make their mark in the paint. I mean, they're doing a lot of their scoring from in there.
Setting the floor for Richmond. Russell Westbrook out there with Dwayne Wade. Then there's Kawhi Leonard. Then there's Griffin. And it's George in at the 3 slot.
And good passing, setting up a lot of these buckets right now, Kevin. That's been the key.
Dime-dropping delights is what I call it.
Yeah, that's a nice pass. I will give you that one.
Yep, he's on the money, that's no doubt. Now, here's Joseph, and the foul called on Russell Westbrook. That's his first foul. San Antonio making a switch here. Splitters checked in.
Thiago Splitter.
Splitter sets a screen, and the wide-open shot from Green. Knocked loose.
There's no getting around the simple fact that that's a shot he has to knock down.
And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Green. The 3 from George. Got a piece of it. Now here's Green. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. And the foul on Dwayne Wade. That is his first foul of the game. And Richmond making a change here. Davis has checked in.
The Richmond team. Anthony Davis.
And around a minute gone here in the second quarter. Now here's Joseph, guarded closely. 6 to shoot. Once again off the mark by San Antonio. Here's Davis, and that one is hammered home.
There's PG creating for a teammate. Terrific dime drop.
Davis has gotten all 3 of his shots to fall for him. 3 for 3. And the foul called on Russell Westbrook. That'll be his second foul of the game.
That's his second personal foul. If he gets another, it probably puts him on the bench for the rest of the first half.
Here's what San Antonio's going with right now. Duncan comes in for Williams, and Tony Parker subbed in for Corey Joseph. Richmond also with a sub. Thompson, he's checked in for Leonard. Now here's Splitter. 7 points in the game. And it's Green, missing. Thompson against Parker. Here's Griffin, and a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
Boy, he picked him out brilliantly with that feed inside.
San Antonio trails by 4. About 2 minutes into the second quarter here. Here's Parker. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
Old school D right there. Just telling them no easy layups. It's as simple as that. And that's what you expect from them.
Kyle Anderson, he's checked in for San Antonio. Richmond leading by 3. Stolen by Anderson.
Yeah, that one put them over the limit, and if they're not careful, this could turn into a parade at the free throw line.
For San Antonio, they have only 1 missed free throw. They've had 5 attempts and made 4 of them. DeMarcus Cousins, he's checked in for Richmond. He's perfect from the line this time. Parker against Westbrook. And stolen by Splitter. It's stolen by Davis. Westbrook kicks to George. And Richmond misses again.
A clear look at the hoop. He doesn't miss many of those.
Anderson outside. Kicks it to Splitter. Up and in for the basket. Number 4. That makes him 4 for 5 now.
Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
And Cousins throws it down.
And that's how it's done. I mean, find that hole in the D and then go hard to the rack.
Maybe that hole was a little bigger than it should have been.
Well, it was. I mean, a tight game like this one, you think they'd have a little more energy at the defensive end than that.
Good pick, but he just couldn't make it count.
Yeah, nice job of setting the screen by his teammate there, and I'm sure he appreciated it. You could see the eye contact there, gave a little nod, and then burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
No doubt, Clark. A pair of teammates with a terrific feel for each other out on the floor.
And, guys, anytime it's real tight, you're looking for something that could be potentially a momentum builder, and that's exactly what that play looks to be. The mechanics totally out of whack right now. He's lost his feel for the shot.
Yeah, he really has. I mean, just totally out of sync. I mean, you can just see it in the numbers. Nothing going down for him right now.
The kick out to Anderson. Outside, Green. Drills the three-pointer. Green's got the game tied up here for San Antonio.
Talk about doing a Rip Van Winkle on defense. Come on, guys, wake up. Why are they leaving him open at the three-point line? Come on.
And Richmond will go for a different look here. Marcus Aldridge is checked in for Davis. Anthony comes in for George. Rodney Stuckey's checked in for Thompson. And Curry subbed in for Russell Westbrook. Now here's Curry. He's had some playing time, but no scoring yet from him. Mills passes to Bond. He drains it from the right block. And San Antonio leads by 2. And let's get your guys' take now on the hustle stats for San Antonio.
Well, I think the defensive aggressiveness on display here has caught him off guard, playing airtight defense and coming up with the steals.
And also, they're jumping on a lot of turnovers, making sure they turn them into points at the other end.
For San Antonio, they have put up good numbers at the charity stripe, converting 6 of 7. Kevin Durant, he's checked in for Richmond. Wade comes in for Rodney Stuckey. He hits both from the stripe. Richmond trails by 4. Curry kicks to Wade. And that one's good.
Not fazed at all by having a bigger defender on him down low, and I really thought he would be.
You know, at first glance, you wouldn't think that he'd be comfortable in that particular situation, but, boy, I tell you what, he didn't look like he was out of his element at all right there. Kevin, I didn't like that defensive effort at all, but they're lucky he missed it.
Yeah, you hope that's not indicative of the type of D they're going to play, because if they do, they're going to have struggles with him tonight.
And the foul on Carmelo Anthony. So that will be his second foul of the game. We're in the bonus. We'll go to the line to shoot 2.
Manu Ginobili taking 2 shots.
And he's good on the second. On its way from Curry for 2, and a great assist by Aldridge as that one goes in. San Antonio leading. Now Mills. Goes up from the top of the key. That's short off the rim. We'll see if they want to trade 2 for 1 here.
Got to time up that clock to do so.
It's Curry outside. An absolute bomb from three-point range.
Yeah, perfect release that time. I mean, I thought it might get blocked, but no.
Yeah, he was giving up a lot of size in that particular matchup, but showed the excellent ability to get off that shot despite the disadvantage in size.
Here's Bellinelli. Bonner. An easy layup after coming off the pick. Bonner's got 4 this quarter.
The number of points they've scored in the paint already today is pretty eye-opening.
It really is, Clark. The defenders need to do a better job of closing those lanes to the hoop.
Now here's Curry. He's got 5, and the dunk by Aldridge.
What a beautiful pass to set that one up.
The pass might have been pretty, but the finish, I thought, Clark, angry.
That's a heck of a combination. Pretty pass and an angry punch.
And that's what makes the alley-oop such a terrific play when you're able to execute.
Guys back and forth this first half.
Well, 5 lead changes early on, guys, as we grapple back and forth.
And this could continue to go back and forth the entire way.
In a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. It's San Antonio up 1. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half.
Ladies and gentlemen, dance team.
And now the start of the second half. Neither side jumping out ahead through the first 2 quarters.
How about that game for Splitter? 9 points, and also those active hands of his have led to a pair of steals.
He can just change a game with his defense, and he's thrown off their rhythm completely the last several possessions.
San Antonio with the ball. They lead by 1. They've got Draymond Green. Splitter is out there with Duncan. Then there's Parker, and it's Green in at the 2 spot. That's the San Antonio 5. Now here's Parker. Splitter with a screen on Thompson. 4 on the clock. And it's good. Fought through contact. It's the shot. He'll go to the free throw line.
Really aggressive play there, taking it to the rack against the big fella.
You know, Greg, aggressiveness is really the only option when you're on the wrong side of the size equation.
Here's Curry. No luck. Great D that time from Green. Duncan with a screen on Thompson. Out to Duncan. Plenty of space. And it's good in the assist by Parker. Parker's got his 5th assist in this one. Curry with it. Now Green defending. Pass to Davis. It's tipped. It's stolen by Green. Second half just getting started. About a minute played. Takes the 3. And it's Durant with the rebound. Richmond trails by 6. And here we go. Fast break. Curry's got it. And the basket is good. Got it to go through on the contact. So a free throw coming up. A great opportunity for a 3-point play. Richmond shooting their 5th free throw of the game here. A little over a minute gone here in the second half. Here's Parker. He's got 6, and there's the feed to Splitter. That one is good. He's only missed 1 shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
They're doing work here in the second half. 3 or 4 to start.
It's Curry outside. Good D by Parker. San Antonio leading by 5. Kevin Durant with the rebound.
His shot's just, it's not there right now. With his team leading, perhaps, let's focus on some other areas of the game.
Here's Cousins, and a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2. Tim Duncan picks one up.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, you got to play without fouling.
And Richmond will go for a different look here. Griffin's checked in for Davis. Kawhi Leonard comes in for Kevin Durant. Paul George, he's checked in for Thompson. And Russell Westbrook is subbed in for Steph Curry. Here's Duncan, and he makes it look easy, dunking it hard with one hand.
Tell you what, he can do a lot more damage to that rim than that when he wants to.
And Clark, with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one.
Me too.
Well, I'll tell you what, I'm glad he didn't, because otherwise we'd probably have a 45-minute delay here if he shattered the backboard.
Here's George. It's hauled in by Duncan. Duncan's got 3 rebounds so far in the game.
Yeah, the offense scuffling a bit to start this second half. Only 1 for the first 5.
There's the double team with Westbrook. And San Antonio has possession from 20 feet out. Another miss by Parker.
Early on, he tried to shoot his way out of this funk, but later in the game now, he might want to just give it up and look for his teammates to do the scoring.
For Richmond, they put up good numbers at the charity stripe, converting 6 of 7. And the first one at the line is good.
Cousins playing well. He's got 8 points and a couple of great-looking rejections. So far, 2 blocks.
Yeah, he's had a great feel for their ball movement down low and for where to be when the shot's going up.
Here's what San Antonio's going with right now. Anderson, he's checked in for Splitter. Williams comes in for Daniel Green. And Corey Joseph subbed in for Tony Parker. And the wide-open shot from Green. San Antonio again missing. Richmond trails by 4. And Griffin, here we go. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2. For Richmond, they've knocked down 8 of 9 free throw attempts. I'd say those numbers read pretty well. That's good from Blake Griffin. Aaron Baines, he's checked in for Anderson. Richmond also with a sub. Wade's checked in. Griffin hits them both. Here's Joseph. He hasn't scored yet. That, I'm sure, will change. Duncan with the screen for Joseph. 17-foot shot on the way. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot. For San Antonio, they have been getting it done at the line. 10 for 12. And he makes the first.
At the line for 2.
So he makes 1 of 2 as the second one misses. Here's Westbrook. They get it back. No good from Wade.
Usually if he gets to the rim, he's converting it into points. But the defense stood tall there.
And here is Joseph. Five to shoot. 13 feet away. That's good on the jump shot. And San Antonio leads by 5.
That is so tough to defend. He'll cross you over in a nanosecond. That move is next to unstoppable.
George, no good.
Well, he gets it in close, but you have to credit
Defense like that on that shot by a large amount.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for.
He's got his first points of the game.
A great assist. Nice work from Russell Westbrook.
Ladies and gentlemen,
And San Antonio calls the first timeout of the game.
You know what? I think he thinks he can make a few improvements to how things are going on right now.
Yeah, and coaches always are looking for ways to tweak things and change it up a little bit, no matter what the situation is. That's what coaches do.
Here's what San Antonio's going with right now. Matt Bonner, he's checked in for Duncan. Bellinelli comes in for Green. Manu Ginobili, he's checked in for Williams. And it's Mills in for Joseph.
And trying to come up with the highlight reel finish, somebody forgot to finish it.
You could see the eye contact there. Gave a little nod and then burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
No doubt, Clark. A pair of teammates with a terrific feel for each other out on the floor.
And, guys, anytime it's real tight, you're looking for something that could be potentially a momentum builder. And that's exactly what that play looks to be.
And the wide-open shot from Ginobili. And the three off target. Richmond trails by 3. Here's Leonard. Picked away. Ginobili with the ball. He has 5. He kicks to Mills. San Antonio again missing. Here's Leonard. San Antonio with the rebound.
Clearly a 2-for-1 situation here, guys.
Oh, without question, Greg. I mean, the wise move would be to get themselves a quick shot so they have an opportunity to get that 2-for-1. The entire defense was frozen-footed. Nobody picked up the shooter, Kevin.
Westbrook dishes to Carmelo. Nice move. And the layup is up and in. Anthony's got 5 points so far.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness, Greg. I mean, if they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
Ginobili against Wade. Goes back up, and it's sent back by Aldridge. Gets it off. And at the close of the third quarter, still a close game, and both teams putting up points in a hurry. San Antonio leads by 3. We'll take a quick break, then get you back to the action. And thanks for joining us again as the fourth quarter of play is set to get rolling. It's been a close battle to this point. Richmond trails by 3. A chance here to get a quick injury report. Let's get an update on Cousins. Doris, what's his status?
Well, gentlemen, I got an update from the head athletic trainer of Richmond. He told me that it doesn't look too serious.
All right, Doris, and hopefully everything works out for him.
You know, pro trainers have so much available to them at their disposal. If it's nothing serious, he'll be back.
Setting the floor for Richmond. Paul George is out there with Anthony Davis. And there's Klay Thompson. Then there's DeMarcus Cousins. And it's Curry in at the 1.
You know, that's a case there, Kevin, of him making a pass to a spot, and then he let his teammate run right into it. Well executed.
Parker passes to Green. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. And that one's good. Splitters got 4 points in the quarter. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for San Antonio.
Boy, their hounding, harassing effort at the defensive end, very impressive. And they forced quite a few turnovers as a result.
And the other thing they've done since the beginning of this game is score points off turnovers and in bunches.
And then Cousins with the dunk.
Maybe that'll ignite them. I mean, impossible not to get pumped up after that. At least I think that would be the case.
Well, you could see the immediate reaction of the guys on the bench. They are. Look at them. They are pumped up.
Yeah, they're geeked.
And that's what the alley-oops guys will do for your team.
The first free throw is good. Durant's checked in for George.
Tony Parker. 2 shots.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. Richmond trails by 7. Davis down low, dunking on him. Dishes it to Cousins. Screen by Cousins. He lobs up the alley-oop pass. No good.
It's hard not to go for it when you see the chance for that alley-oop.
Clearly, temptation got the best of him right there, Greg.
And it's just one of those days, guys. He has just struggled to shoot the basketball.
And he gets it to go.
Those are the types of shots down the stretch that win you ball games.
San Antonio leading by 4. It's Parker with the drive. And it comes off the front of the rim.
That's a huge part of what they want to do defensively. Limit his easy chances inside.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, You got to play without fouling.
The first one falls.
What a performance from Durant here. He's got 8 points, and he's done his job at the charity stripe. He's gotten 4 of his points from there.
And that's a good place to get them. They don't come easier than that, but you've got to get yourself there first.
Now, here's Parker. We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone. Duncan with the screen on Thompson. And Parker, here we go. Curry with the steal. And Richmond pushing it up now. Durant's got the ball.
Yeah, how about the sharp steal and then run out? It looks like they're ready to put the hammer down.
Well, we've been waiting for one of these teams, Greg, to pull away. Maybe that'll be a springboard for them.
Could be. A dunk like that coming off a great defensive play has to build some momentum.
San Antonio with the ball. And there's the call on Klay Thompson. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far.
That's his 3rd personal foul.
Duncan, a screen. And Parker, here we go. Deflected by Davis.
He's been wayward and just off on about everything he's put up in this period.
In a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for Richmond.
Contested shots and block shots. They're bread and butter defensively. They're giving up no easy looks.
Yeah, but they've also done a great job of playing in space, getting out in transition every opportunity.
Here's Curry. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. And that's now 10 points for Steph Curry.
Excellent ball movement there, guys.
And that's keyed this run, passing it with purpose. The D hasn't been able to keep up.
Now here's Parker. From deep, Green. Anthony Davis grabs the miss.
And really, they've rebounded well all game long.
Yep, and they've needed every one of those boards. This game's still close.
Curry can't get it to go.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Here's Parker, and Durant sends it back.
I'll tell you what, the way he's been going this quarter, guys, they're going to need somebody else to pick up the slack.
And he gets the bucket.
Huge hole in the defense that possession. He didn't waste any time cutting through it. Yeah, none too pleased with the play of his team. And you know what? They just need to get things sorted out.
Yeah, you know, there's not a coach around who would be happy with the way his guys have kind of rolled over during this run.
And now Doris Burke has an update from the sidelines.
Guys, thank you. I got a chance to hear what Greg Popovich was saying to his team. They're getting outshot from the perimeter. He told them, we've got to close out faster on the outside shooters. These threes are killing us. Kevin, can they tighten their D?
All right, Doris.
Yeah, but the effort's been there for him, just not getting the results.
Here's Cousins. Rebound, San Antonio. Duncan's got his 6th rebound on the night. Here's Parker. Here's Splitter. And he drops in the layup off the glass. And it's Richmond's ball. They're on a 16-4 run. Curry. That one a little long.
And you know what? That's one of those heat checks if he's taking shots like that.
Yeah, heat check or not, I don't care how hot he may or may not be, he's not making that one.
And Thompson throws it down.
That couldn't have gone better for him. Forget about playing it safe. They're looking to finish it off in style, and I like that type of aggressiveness.
And I got to say it, Clark, I didn't expect them to play it that way. I mean, a great steal, and then to put the pedal to the metal.
San Antonio calls timeout. They trail by 7. We've got 1:08 left to play here in the fourth. We've got 1:08 left in the fourth quarter. Duncan kicks to Splitter. And Davis sends it back.
And they continue to control the glass.
Guys, I think they've simply been the more physical team, and that's why they're ahead.
This is a serious game-clinching run they're on.
Yeah, I agree with you. Just not backing off here. I mean, they're looking to close this one out in style. What a time to have this kind of serve.
And Thompson sends it back. They get it back. Green dishes to Splitter. It's stolen by Davis. And another fast break opportunity for Richmond. Here we go. And the jam by Kevin Durant.
And that's the dagger right there. Really the nail in the coffin.
I'd agree. I mean, they've done a great job of sealing this one, closing it out. And they never backed off, even with the big lead. I love to see teams do that.
Ginobili gets the bucket. Off the inbound. And the play by Curry as he finishes it off for 2. Curry's got the lead up to 11 now for Richmond. Clark, this one just all but in the books.
Yeah, I don't see a comeback at this point, partner.
Yeah, too many points, not enough time.
From deep three-point range, another 3 for Richmond.
And they clearly are just destroying this group right now from the three-point line.
Yeah, and the defense knows it. I mean, they are fully stretched out trying to stop the three-point shot and still haven't been able to do it.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Yeah, yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
And that's an intentional foul.
That's his first personal foul. At the line, Corey Joseph. At the line for 2.
First free throw is good. That one falls, so he hits both of them. Got a piece of it. Here's Aldridge. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good.
And really, it looks like he may just try to take this thing over on his own and really build that lead up.
So it's Richmond taking care of business in this one. They came in here and took care of business like they were the home team.
And Kevin, how about the mental toughness that this group showed? They were never rattled at all by the opposing fans.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. This is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. Last but not least, here is your Jordan Player of the Game, Stephen Curry.